Hi, good morning. Whoa. Okay, it's morning. Well, no, it's not. It's not morning anymore. It's afternoon.
Afternoon.
Right. It's afternoon for us for sure. When you guys see this, it'll be evening. But I am drinking my trusty coffee.
Before you drink all that tequila tonight.
Hell no. I ain't doing that again. I already did that Friday and yesterday. Yeah. I didn't drink too much. I just because I do the tastings and stuff. Um, So I had a tasting yesterday, and then my mom came over and we had a margarita. And then Friday I had a mixology class, and my mom was over as well, and we had a drink then. So I've had a couple margaritas this weekend. I don't feel like doing that today at all. But I
Who's
do have a
actually
promo.
Cinco de Mayo today?
I mean, I have to do a promo today, and I'm gonna have a hat and everything, which is gonna be cute. But I don't want to drink anymore. Like and it's not because I got drunk, because I didn't get drunk either day. It's just I don't like um that it doesn't help with my health or my gains, because I'm like back in the fitness stuff a lot more now again, because I had I didn't stop. I just didn't do it as much as I should have this year because of all the things that were happening. Like, I've told you guys my best friend, sister has breast cancer, and we found that out right after I came back from London in January. And then just all this other stuff that just kept happening on top of that. So finally I'm back in working out the way I want to. And also, before I finish that, starting tomorrow, as in May 6th, which is the day that this is going to come out, um, I am actually in a contest to be on the front cover of Fitness and Wellness magazine. It's called Hers. And I also have the option to win $20,000.
Woo, money, money.
Right. But I need everybody to vote for me. That's the only way I can win. Everybody has to vote, and it's a one day of you can vote once each day for free. So I do need people to vote. I will be putting that information in the description. And yeah, I just would prefer that. I do need y'all's help severely for that, because I can't win this on my own, but I will keep everybody updated on the whole experience, and it'll be fun regardless of what happens. We're gonna have fun with it. Like, that's just how I'm gonna treat everything. It's not worth it if I can't have fun.
Right.
So $20,000. But I'm actually really excited about the cover of the magazine, not necessarily the money. I mean, the money is great, yes, but the money is not all going to come to me anyway if I win. I'm going to distribute that to people who need it the most. So, yeah. So that brings me actually to the topic of the day: finances. Oh, you see this gap that I have right here? That is so weird.
Mhm.
I can't, I can barely close. Oh, yeah, look, I really can't. This one either. Wait.
Find out something new every day.
I know, that's weird. Hold up. That is so awkward. It doesn't move. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. That was just really random for me, but wow. I definitely learned something new about my hands.
Mhm.
That's weird. So yeah, talk about finances. So Antwaun, your friends had a name for you, a nickname for you.
Me?
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. What is it? Tell everybody.
you talking about bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with finance.
Oh God.
It really don't.
What
So
does it?
it's the anime thing.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang it. But I thought they called you Banks because they were like saying you always had money.
Shit, I wish. I wish.
Yeah, well, I learned something new again. I thought it was for that. Um, So you tell me, like, 'cause you know I can talk forever, as everybody else is probably like, shut up, bitch. Like, gosh, let's talk to Antwaun. And I feel that, to be honest, because I know I can talk. I'm just a talker. But so Antwaun, you tell me
Right.
like, some of the things that you've dealt with financially, like that has caused, like say maybe has caused you to have like depression, or maybe gotten you out of it because of finances. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it could do both. It can make you severely depressed and overwhelmed, have anxiety, or it can make you feel so much better and you feel like you have, everything together. So that's lack and abundance basically. So you tell me your experiences.
So, I've learned a lot within the last like couple years, as far as finances. One of the things is that, well, when I left Verizon, they gave me a severance, which was a really nice chunk of change,
Okay.
and I was
As
really,
they should have.
yeah,
You were there
yeah,
forever. Anyway, go ahead.
I
I'm
was there a
sorry.
long time.
Yeah.
But so I was really learning to deal with like that large amount of money just given to me all at once. Um, I've been working on my savings. I have an app that actually like takes part of my paycheck and put it in the savings along with my 401k and all of that. But as you know, like when it comes to your mental health, finances definitely can play a big role in it. Because like if you it's like the basic human needs. So like everybody needs like food, water, shelter.
Right.
They all cost money. Food, water, and shelter all cost money. So what it is,
Right.
if
Right.
you don't have the finances to make those things go the way that you want, you're obviously gonna feel that. And so I always believe that money isn't everything. Because like at the end of the day, money isn't like I see a lot of people that have money that are absolutely miserable, but also being smart with what little you do have. Like I have a lot of my friends that are like just grinders, like they get it out the mud. They, drive DoorDash, they drive, Lyft, they drive Uber. It's like, it's so many different avenues to where you can get money to where if you're not where you want to be financially, all you gotta do is go out there and get it. You'll be
Yep.
surprised.
Very true. You're so right. Like, and you're right about the having, like, it's not everything. And you're definitely right. It can get you everything, but just
Yeah,
because you get everything doesn't mean you're gonna be happy with everything. Like it's, how like when you first get a new pair of shoes and you love those pair of shoes, and then the newness wears off.
right.
Like that happens with everything. That even happens with relationships. That's one reason why some people, they're like, it don't feel the same anymore. Yeah, that's why you can't be going off of feeling when it comes to stuff. Um, like not, you can't always lead with your emotions. So with people who have a lot, they keep getting a lot to fulfill the lack that's in them. And then with people who don't have a lot, they think that having more money and getting a lot is going to make them feel better, you know? So,
Right.
and I've gone through moments of having nothing where, I've been homeless. I've had times where I've had a little bit, I've had times where I have enough. Right now, I'm at a time of having enough. You know what I'm saying? Like it's enough. It's not it's not more of what I want. Like I would prefer to be comfortable to where I don't need or lack ever again. Like that's where I want. I don't care if I'm a millionaire. I don't really care about that at all. I care if I have the means to fulfill my wants, my needs, my desires, and other people's. Like that's kind of what I want. Like, you know what I mean? Like if my family came to me and said, "Hey, Chris, I need like a $5,000 loan," and it's something important, I want to be able to provide that for them. So,
Yeah.
and I want to retire my mother. Like that is my main thing. But when I want to retire her, does not mean I have to be a millionaire. Literally combining both of our salaries together, that's what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like I would prefer to have all of that, and I could retire her. So, that it does help, but boy, have I been depressed many times because I ain't have any money. Whoa, Jesus,
Can I
talk
ask you a
about
question?
life, huh?
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So how you feel about, because I watch a lot of like YouTube dating stuff, and I'm sorry that we always end up back here, but you had said something earlier that I wanted to touch on, right?
Okay.
So how you feel about that men and women like 50-50 thing? Do you feel like your man's supposed to take care of you and stuff like that?
No, I don't see. Here's my thing on it. Um, sorry, I'm looking for something that I was like, ooh, I should have been wearing this while I'm on the thing. So before I answer this question, let me put on my reading glasses.
Mm, stylish. I like them.
Thank you. Maybe I shouldn't have them because it has a ring light inside of it. So like,
Oh yeah, I could definitely see
yeah,
the ring
I'll
light.
take them off. Dang it, you ring light. But anyway, um, I don't think that the guy should feel like no, I don't think that's his absolute responsibility. I think it depends on the couple. It depends on what they want. Every couple, you can't and, okay. Every couple does not need to have the same recipe for success. Just like how every person doesn't learn the same way. You can't give one and where'd you go? Oh. um you
I leaned back too far. I blended in with the
right.
background.
I was like, you just like disappeared. Um, but you cannot give a instructions to a BMW to a person who owns a Toyota. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all different. Everyone's made from different households, made in different environments, are treated differently, and everybody has different desires. So the fact that everybody says the men should do this, this, and that does not, I don't believe that every man should do this and every man should do that and every woman should do this and everyone no, it's no, I'm not like other women. I mean, I am, there are some women who are like me, but I'm not like all the women in the world and they're not like all the women in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I want something totally different than what somebody else next, maybe my neighbor wants, or you want something totally different than the guy that you might sit next to if you go to the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't say that. So I disagree. Like for me, there are times I do want the 50-50 thing because I don't want to feel left out in what is also mine. And that has to go with a legal thing. Like if I'm married to someone, I want to be able to say, yeah, this is mine too. My name is also on this. And if we happen to split up, because no one goes into marriage thinking, oh, I'm a divorce this person. You know what I'm saying? So if we happen to split up, I wanted to show that I also put my money in that as well, just as much as he did, because I want us to both be responsible for the thing that we created while we were together. Now, if it's something that I had before him, that's all me. You know, like that's all my responsibility. Like all my debt now, all my responsibility. All his debt now, all his responsibility. We didn't create that together. So no. But if I'm having a hard time, like say I got laid off of my job or I got fired or something, I want him to be able to pick up the slack. And then if he got fired or laid off, I want to be able to pick up the slack. Like it's a partnership. That's why people don't understand that shit. It's a fucking partnership. It's not a you take care of me, I take care of you. I got parents. I don't need that.
See, that topic makes me a little bitter just because of what I've like dealt with in the past. Cause like my nature, like I'm a giving person.
Yeah, you
Like
are.
if I got it, like we got it.
Right.
And I remember I ain't gonna call no names, but like my last situation, it would be like if she would go out of town on business, like I cash out for $100 just off the strength, or every time we ate
Yeah.
and we ate out, guess who had to pay? Or for her birthday, I'm buying tickets to a play that she wanted to see, but on my birthday, I get like a hat and t-shirts.
I knew.
And so it's frustrating because at the end, when we broke up, it was a situation where she was like, "You don't do enough for me," and I'm like, Like, where are you keeping score at? Because if you look at what I've spent on you versus what you spent on me, and I said you've been a bill. You've been a bill throughout this
Yes.
whole thing, and so that kind of hits a nerve on me because like at the end of the day, if I love you, I'm gonna do what I can to take care of you. But sometimes it's just a situation where I you may so you ever seen that meme on Facebook where it's like one dude gave you $100, another dude gave you 20, but he had $200. All I had was 20. Like
Mm-hmm.
if all I got is 20, you got 20. Like I'd
Exactly.
rather go without than you go without. But
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. So that's always what strike a nerve with me because like I'm a loving, caring, like give you my all type.
Yeah, you are. And we've told you many times you need someone who reciprocates that same energy, not someone who's going to take from you. And that's my problem. I don't like it when people, I don't care what gender you are or identify as. I don't like how people think that they are supposed to take from someone, but what are you giving to balance that out? You know, like like I said, we all have parents ourselves. We're not looking for a parent when we're getting into a romantic relationship. Like,
Right.
what are you thinking? I'm not trying to have sex with my father. That sounds disgusting. I'm gonna bleep that out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. That is not my desire. I'm looking for someone who can equally balance out the situations that I'm needing or lacking in. Maybe they have more than I do. And I am a giver too. That's the reason why I'm so closed off a lot of the times, is because I can end up giving too much too
Right.
soon, or I give so much to the fact that they feel like they deserve to get all that, but don't give me anything back or enough. Like if I give you $100 and you give me a dime, what the fuck is that? Like, and I'm not constantly expecting people to be like me because I know that's not a possibility in that way all the time. I'm just expecting for you to put in as much effort in it as I do.
And I don't even need it to be reciprocated financially.
Exactly.
Like even if it's a situation where like I'm giving you money, give me peace in return. like
Exactly. Exactly.
like let me
Right.
let me live in peace. Like can
Right.
that money buy me some peace for a little bit?
Or like everybody's love language is different. So like I like to give money. I like to give things. Like today, my mom, Mother's Day is coming up next week, and we're gonna do something great for her. She's not gonna watch this. So the whole plan is to take her to a nice restaurant. I'm buying her clothes. Actually, no, I did buy her clothes. It doesn't fit right, so we're returning that. So, still taking her shopping Thursday, so we can get like accessories and some other things that she wants for, just for herself, like just to make her feel needed, wanted, and loved. And then Saturday, my brothers and I are taking her out, and one of us is going to pay for the meal, which it will not be me because I took her shopping. And the other one is buying her flowers, which they don't know this yet. I'm having to tell them that. So like that's how we're gonna do it. And we're gonna pick her up and all this kind of stuff, just kind of cater to her because she's our mom. And without her, we wouldn't be here, like at all. So that's our love language. Like that's one of the things that we like to do. And she likes to be shown that she's loved, but it doesn't have to be with money, as in I give you 50, you give me 50, or you give me 100, I give you 200. It doesn't have to be that. It literally could just be anything else. It could be, hey babe, I made you food. Ooh, yay, thank you. Like Jasmine, she loves tacos. I just talked to my goddaughter today, and she was like, I said, what are you gonna do for your mom for Mother's Day? She said, I don't know. What does she want? And I was like, think about the things your mama likes. Tacos. She loves tacos. So it's learning your person, figuring out what makes them feel better, as themselves, and you are understanding that of them.
Shout out to all the mothers out there, because this will probably be what the last one we record before Mother's Day, because the next one will come
Yeah.
out next Monday. So
Yep.
yeah, shout out to all the mothers out there. Love you.
Happy Mother's Day, mothers. Yes. I'm a mother too, just I didn't birth any.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I think it's
Are we gonna talk about the murderous tendencies of you?
um okay. Um Whoever's gonna watch this is probably like, she is a horrible pet owner. I'm learning, okay? As I have stated in one of our very first podcasts, is that I'm 35, okay, y'all. I'm 35 and I have never had a pet until now. So, and the reason is because my mom never wanted us to have a pet. She was like, I'm not adding another thing of food, like to feed in this house. We barely can feed ourselves, which was true most of the time. And we had stray cats that we called our own. That was easy to take care of. They were strays. So, and I've taken care of pets before. Like I've, taken care of my aunt's pet. I've taken care of my best friend's pet. I've taken care of pets, but I've never had my own fish. Fish are different. I have a beta fish, as you guys know, named Maxwell, and I wanted him to have some fun because they're active fish. And I wasn't doing anything really to help him out and being active. Like I don't have any toys for him or whatever. So I was like, oh, you should have a female beta, and I'm thinking to myself that he can, this is normal. They're supposed to be in the same area with the other fish if they're gonna mate. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Now I'm gonna get him a bigger tank because it's kind of small. It's like a 1.2 gallon. I was gonna get like a 3 gallon tank. Okay. So the beta I got him, she's this cute little thing. I called her Pearl. And I went and got her last Monday. I went and got her. And as soon as I brought her home and I'm showing him her and the little thing, I was like, Maxwell, look, this is your new wife. And he starts puffing up. And I was like, hey, no, 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 no. We ain't doing that. So I put her in there to see how he would do because I could take her back in 14 days, right? If anything, for whatever reason. They were like, even if she's dead, you could take her back in 14 days. And I was like, okay, cool. So I put her in there and she's swimming around. He's swimming around, chasing her a few times, and I'm watching it. And then he seems to calm down. Like I'm thinking, okay, y'all actually like each other. Like he's like up against her, kind of like going at her. He's not puffing up anymore. So I'm like, all right, we good, we good. Not realizing that one of the times that she's sitting her little nose inside of the thing, something's actually wrong with her fins, y'all. I didn't know that until the next day. So I left them. I left him in the tank. I went to sleep. I woke up and I was like, "Where is Pearl?" Like I look and I see Maxwell hovering over Pearl. And I was like, "What? Why is she laying like that?" And I went, "Oh, please God, don't tell me she's dead." I started recording immediately when I'm investigating. I'm recording, and I'm like, "Okay, y'all, what is this? Is she dead? This bitch is dead." He ate her fins. He bruised her up. She had internal bleeding. He was like, nope, I don't like you in my space.
Murder.
Murderer. Yes, Maxwell, I'm talking about you. So, yes, I put a little sign beside his tank and called him murderer all the rest of the day. And he literally stayed in his little pineapple house. Like a SpongeBob pineapple. He stayed in his pineapple house most of the day. Like he put himself in jail. Yep.
So I was the one that had figured it out because I put it in the group chat about it.
Yeah.
And so the reason why I knew that is because that happened to me when I was a kid.
Oh.
And so my mom had a blue beta fish, kind of looked like Maxwell.
Oh.
And she kept buying goldfish and putting it in there. And she ran through about 6 goldfish before she realized what was going on. Because this is in the early '90s. Wasn't Google back then, so
True. That's very true. Oh wow, that's funny. See, and I knew not to add any other fish to the tank. Like that I did know. I was looking up things about how betas mate. So I was, seeing things like it was fine for the most part. I didn't see anything until you showed me that it needed to be a 10-gallon tank before you add them. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm not getting a 10-gallon tank. That's too big. I don't want that. You know how hard that is to clean? Like, no. And I clean his tank once a week because I can't stand anything that looks like it's gonna start smelling or you can barely see through it, and that's just not me. So, um, so yeah, I didn't know. I had no idea. I'm not doing it anymore. But I also found out that him being the type of fish that he is, because he's a blue beta, the darker tone fish are actually more aggressive.
That black Air Force energy.
Yes, exactly.
You get
So
them great color fish and they get hurt.
the what kind of what did you say? You said Drake color fish.
Yeah, you get them Drake color fish, they get hurt.
Drake color fish.
My bad. The hip hop beef. I got my Drake diss track coming out.
I
Uh,
know. I just
yeah,
think it's funny because I'm not involved in that stuff, and I'm just like, oh my god.
nah,
But
it's whew, whew. Like
uh
I was clutching my pearls. I was like, good lord.
you were doing just like what the TikTok video did that I had posted that went viral. You know what I'm talking about?
Which one?
My friend when he was playing the piano at church and he went like that.
Oh
You
yeah,
realize he was like yeah, that thing is still circulating after
yeah.
last year.
That's a
Yeah.
funny one.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. So yes, y'all, it was me that posted that video. To get more information on that, my friend Gabby was the one that recorded it. My friend Demetrius was the one that's in the video, and they came over my house right after that, showed me the video. I busted out laughing, and I asked Gabby if I could post it, and that's what happened. And it just went all over the place. Did not expect it to go viral. Yeah, I was like, Jesus Christ, like it went viral. So but yeah, it was us. It was us three accomplices.
That shit was funny though.
It is. I still laugh at it when I look at it. I'm like, good gosh. He didn't even want us to post it. He was like, nah, this is embarrassing. We were like, this is funny as hell. You need to post this shit. I said, give it to me. I'll post it. Gabby was like, yeah, I sent it to Kristan. So yeah, and I posted it. But anyway, um, oh boy, my coffee's getting cold. I don't like that. Mm.
What kind of coffee you got today?
So I make lattes when I'm at home, and I did like a cayenne allspice type spice flavor with it to give it a little bit of a kick, you know, Cinco de Mayo spicy type stuff. So yeah, oat milk and dark roast coffee.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of dark roast, but as you know, I drink coffee like a psychopath. I just put a little sweetener in it and that's it. Like however it come out. I don't do the cream or anything.
I don't really care for sugar as much. I care for the cream. I always tell people I like my coffee like I like my men. Light with a little bit of black in it. Bring your face in there. Hey, I'm being honest, okay? I like them in the same, almost the same color or lighter than me. I have always liked that. I'm not gonna lie. I have found some other ones who are darker than me that I found to be attractive, but my go-to is lighter skin.
So yeah, finances. Yeah, that can really mess with your mental health. Man,
It's okay to have a type, okay? God. Uh-huh.
I didn't say a word.
Hey, speaking of finances, where's the Barkley? Where's Barkley at?
Right beside me.
Okay, because I know he'd be taking up your finances. Barkley, you know you always got to show your cute little face in this video. Hi, Barkley.
He didn't want to bother me today. I guess he's still tired too.
Oh
Because
yeah.
normally when I record, he's like trying to get in my lap and stuff like that, but not today. He
Yeah,
was
because usually
actually
he wants to see
curled
me.
up beside me taking a little nap.
Oh, that's so cute. Is he more hyperactive at night though?
Yeah. So
Okay.
his sleep patterns match my sleep patterns because I'm always up all night, even if I got to be up early. So
Video games.
yeah. So he normally matches me. Like we usually go out like at 2 a.m. for a walk.
Oh, cute. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, that's cute. Well, speaking of animals, so my mom told my grandfather about my fish, killing my other fish. And my granddad, he doesn't quite believe that's what happened, I guess, but I'll explain it to him later. So, so he told my mom, I need a rabbit. I said, a rabbit? Why I need a rabbit? I was like, it's because I'm all over the place and rabbits can be like all over the place too. It might be that personality type thing. That's
So
funny.
rabbits are hard to domesticate
Yeah, I don't want one. I want a
because
guinea pig.
they're so used to being prey that it take them a long time for them to trust you.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, that does make sense why he said I need a rabbit. Because it takes a long time for me to trust somebody. That's funny.
And look what you did, Kristen. Look, look what you did. See, you wanted to see the boy, and now I just got to deal with him just getting on my nerves now.
Hey, I just wanted to say hey to Barkley. Okay. Not my fault. He decided he wanted to play afterwards. He was like,
He
I'm so
cracked up.
that's funny. He's so cute though. He's co-starring with us. He's co-hosting. So he's gotta be in the whole thing. Gotta be. I like this haircut right now. Like it's cute.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm liking this.
I
Nice.
see you, girl.
What'd you say?
I said, I see you, girl.
Oh, you so stupid. Yeah. Oh, it's shorter than my real hair, but it's straighter than my real hair. So it'll work. Anyway, so finances, y'all. First off, I want to say something about that, being that we had to learn all this stuff as we got older and not from school. Like, what the hell were they thinking? Why do they think that's smart? They teach us how to count money. They teach us how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. But they don't teach us how to do taxes, what we should use our money on, things like that. You know what I mean? Like it's not, or how to save. Nothing like that. None of that. What is credit used for? How do you maintain credit? How do you get credit? What's the best credit scores? What do you do this and that? You got to learn all that mess from your parents who also were not even taught. And then on top of that, credit scores weren't even added or made into the 80s. The fuck?
That's one of the other ways that the school system has let us all down, but that could
Yes.
be a whole pod.
It can be a whole pod. We should do that next time. School and how they let us down. Non-educated school. Or I'll come up with another title or something. Like
The
I
good
always.
thing I can tell you, the area of a right triangle.
And how are we using that for anything else in our life?
Right.
So like that is just crazy. English was probably reading and English were the most used things that we actually need for our life, but then at the same time, most people don't even use it correctly.
I was
Like
about to say, you sure about that?
I know that's why you said
It's a lot of people I don't even think they speak English.
I don't know what they speak. What is there? And like if I said that three times, they would probably be like, what are you talking about? All of them are the same, right? No. Or you are. What is YOUR and what is YOU apostrophe RE?
I was I was watching this I was looking at this meme online where somebody took a screenshot of Twitter
Mm.
and it was this rapper. He was like, yeah, please check out my forthcoming album. And he put the name of the album or whatever. And somebody in the comments was like, second. And he was like, did I make a mistake? And she was like, yeah. it's your second album, not your forthcoming album. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on with this world?
Oh, oh my God. I can't. I just can't. And grammar is one of the biggest things for me.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
know
don't
this.
always I don't always talk the way that I should, but I'm real stickler about like when I write,
Yeah.
um, how it comes off just because like I spent, 12 years of grade school learning English. I want to act like I learned something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But then also, sorry, a piece of fuzz. But anyway, also like my mom, she's taught me how to speak properly and everything. And I just take that on and continue to do that. And people have literally told me that I sound confident, and I'm like, I just speak proper. I mean, I am confident, but like this one woman was like, "You're not from here, are you? Because you speak differently than most other people, and you speak with confidence." And I'm like, "No, I'm from here. I'm just raised differently. Like, I'm not influenced by my peers, and I have to speak a certain way. I never was. Like when I was a teenager, my friends were like, "Why do you speak like that?" And I was like, "Cause I do." Like I do. But anyway, so I think the next episode we're probably really gonna talk about school system and how they totally screwed us up and how the internet has now created a totally different education system that's really gonna make the world dumber. Like it's kind of getting dumber. So if you guys would just do what you do best, which would be awesome, like, comment, share, subscribe to our channel. And also, don't forget to vote for me every single day starting today. It started today, okay? As in May 6th. It started at 4 p.m. Eastern time for the voting. I have the link in the description box below. And I would love for you guys to vote for me to be on the front cover of Hers magazine as a fitness person.
You know what I'm saying?
Cast in your votes, pass it on, tell everybody else. I'd love for you guys to assist me. I don't normally ask for help, but I need it this time. So we want to say thank you guys. We love you
Love you guys.
as always. Love you, Antwaun.
Love you too, Kristan.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.